Are the Jaguars good, Eddie?
I think
good?
the Jaguars are good. I think their defense is finally here. And I think, the number one thing, too, is, the defense on the field, number one, but really it's the Doug Peterson addition and subtraction of Urban Meyer. Trevor Lawrence looks closer to Clemson, Trevor Lawrence. And to me, and I know you've been talking about him quite a bit, and we talked about it way, way, way back in the offseason, now 3, 4, 5 weeks ago maybe, and James Robinson. The value you're getting from James Robinson coming off the Achilles, everyone was super high in Travis Etienne, who did not play football all of last year. James Robinson's healthy. He is one of the most productive backs in the league, and it's, making life for Trevor Lawrence a lot easier. And so was the addition of Christian Kirk and stuff, which we called out a couple weeks ago as well. But they're kind of forming into a nice team and a very winnable AFC South.
And more importantly, they are even forming into an incredible fantasy football supportive team. And there's a lot of reasons why. So let's start with James Robinson, like you were talking about. Currently the RB3 on the season. If you drafted him, you got him in like the 12th round. He's winning you your league right now because of how poorly the RB position has been performing. We talked last week about running back position versus wide receiver position. And in PPR leagues, there are still 3 wide receivers that have scored more than Nick Chubb. So that's getting better, evening out a little bit more, but it's still crazy. There are 6 wide receivers that have scored the same or more than James Robinson. So Jaguars right there, the running back, juicy. Christian Kirk, the wide receiver 6 on the season. Who saw this coming? Everyone just made fun of them and how much money they paid him. This guy is balling out. He is clearly the number 1 on the field for more than 90% of snaps, massive target share. I don't see that changing. Trevor Lawrence himself, QB 10 on the season, QB 4 for this weekend, finished with the 3rd best passer rating, 115.5, and he has the 7th best completion rate on the season so far. And as you pointed out, he was one of the top prospects ever to come out at this position. People were saying, this is a guy that cannot lose in the NFL. This is a guy that, maybe he won't be the best quarterback in the NFL, but there's no way he fails at the NFL level. And after last year, we were like, was every scout ever wrong about Trevor Lawrence? But to your point, I think we may not have estimated enough how bad Urban Meyer was for that team, how much of a cancer he probably was in the clubhouse. Because now with Doug Peterson, who's a good coach, it's not like he's Bill Belichick. He's not a genius. He's a good coach. It is night and day. And Trevor Lawrence is someone available in 42% of leagues. You need to go make your move. But here might be my favorite pickup of the week, and it's Zay Jones. So, who thought that, again, that Trevor Lawrence could support 2 wide receivers? But this kid has been absolutely balling out. He's available in basically every league. You can get him. He's 98% available. He had 11 targets, 10 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown, and a 22.6% target share on the season. He finishes the wide receiver 5 for the week.